Hi, hello students. So welcome to the channel. So in this video we are going to have a quick revision of probability chapter for IIIT exam, and is also useful for all other competitive exams and regular exams based on 10th class syllabus, right? So if you are new to this channel, so please subscribe the channel, watch the video till the end, and if you like the video, please share with your friends so that they get benefited from the video, right? So let us start the video. Okay, see, probability of an event E plus probability of event E bar. So probability of happening of E and probability of not happening E is nothing but, so when you sum up these two probabilities, then it should be equal to unity. So the answer is 1, right? So based on this question, so we are having two more questions. So P of E is equal to 0.05. Then probability of not happening event E bar is denoted. So it is nothing but equal to 1 minus 0.05. So P of E bar is nothing but 1 minus P of E. So which gives me 0.95. Next, if P of E is equal to X, then what is the value of P of E bar? So P of E bar is nothing but equal to, so you need to remove that X from unity. So unity is nothing but 1. So answer is 1 minus X. Next, the definition of probability was given by, so who given the probability definition? So he is nothing but Simon Laplace. Next, if you observe all the options, so George Cantor is the father of sets. Next, René Descartes is nothing but related to coordinate geometry. Next, Pythagoras. So Pythagoras theorem you already know, right? Next, which of the following cannot be the probability of an event? So already we know, so probability of any event lies in between 0 and 1. So 0 less than or equal to probability of E less than or equal to 1. So this is nothing but probability of any event. Or if you want to say in percentages, so it belongs to, so 0% less than or equal to P of E less than or equal to 100%, right? So these are nothing but with related to percentages, and this is related to number. So 2 by 3 means 0 point something, so this can be the probability. Next, minus 1.5, so probability can never be negative, so minus 1.5 cannot be the probability of any event. Next, 15% means it lies in between 0 and 100%. 0.7 means 0 to 1 it lies, right? So the answer is minus 1.5. If two coins are tossed simultaneously, then the probability of getting exactly one head. See here, so when two coins are tossed, so when two coins are tossed, total how many outcomes will come? So 2 square, so which is nothing but 4. So if you observe all the 4 outcomes, so how can we write? So simply we can write it as 2 heads, 2 tails, and alternative, right? Head tail, right? So what is he asking? So getting exactly one head. So exactly one head means there are only 2 possibilities. So this is one possibility and this is one possibility. So what is the answer? 2 by 4. So 2 by 4 means 1 by 2. If a die is thrown once, so from that what we can say, n of s is equal to 6. Then the probability of getting a number greater than 4. So greater than 4 means what are the possibilities? 5 and 6. So totally how many possibilities we got? 2. So 2 out of 6. So 2 out of 6 is nothing but given by 1 by 3. So answer is 1 by 3. Right? Now since we got this particular situation, now let us see how to write for 3 coins. So 3 coin means how many outcomes will come? So 2 cube, 8 outcomes will come. So simply remember this. So so half of 8. So half of 8 is how much? 4. Just write down 4 heads followed by 4 tails. Next, what is half of 4? So half of 4 is 2. So simply you can write as 2 heads, 2 tails, 2 heads, 2 tails. Next, what is half of 2 again? So it is nothing but 1. No? So alternately write head tail, head tail, head tail, head tail, right? So these are nothing but all the 8 outcomes. So likewise you can write down all the 8 outcomes without any confusion. So what we did here, so total outcomes are 8. So from that take half and write half heads, half tails. Next, after writing half, next go for half of this. So what is half of 4? Again 2. So 2 heads, 2 heads, 2 tails, 2 heads, 2 tails. Likewise till you get alternate head tail. So you need to write like that, right? Next, moving on to one more question. A card is accidentally dropped from a pack of 52 playing cards. So if you consider 52 playing cards, so these 52 playing cards are again divided into red and black cards. So totally we will be having 26 red cards, 26 black cards. So again in red we are having, so what are the symbols we have? So diamonds, and next what do you have here? In red a diamond, and so in blacks we will be having spades and clubs. In diamonds you will be having, so in red you will be having diamonds and hearts. So totally these are nothing but 13 cards, right? So diamonds are red in color, heart you already know, so blood is red in color, so you can remember heart red. Next, spades and clubs, so these are the black ones. So these 13 cards we call them as suit. So we call them as a suit. And these 52 cards are nothing but called as a deck, right? So in these 13 cards, so you will be having ace followed by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So these all are nothing but numbered cards. Next, ace is a picture card. Next, you will be having jack, king and queen. So these are nothing but picture card as well as face cards. So ace is only a picture card, whereas jack, king, queen and so these are face cards as well as pictured cards, right? Now, so how many aces will be? So what is he asking? So one card is fallen down from the pack of cards. So totally pack of cards is 52. So total pack of cards is 52. So what is he asking? It should be an ace. So ace means, so totally how many aces will be? 4 aces. So from this the answer is 1 by 13. Next, probability of certain event. Certain means sure event. So sure event means it is 100%. So if it is asked in percentages, 100% if number 1. The probability of impossible event. So probability of impossible event is 0. The probability of an event cannot be more than. So just now we discussed, right? So probability of any event, if we consider, it is always less than or equal to 1 and it is always greater than or equal to 0, right? That means it cannot exceed 1. If a bag contains 4 green, 5 black and 10 red balls, so totally how many balls are there? 10 plus 5, 15 plus 4, 19. So n of s is 19. So what is the definition of probability? So probability definition is nothing but number of favorable outcomes by total number of outcomes. So here total number of balls are 19. Now what is he asking? The probability of getting that one drawn ball is not green. So not green means, so we need to remove all the greens and we need to count the remaining balls. So other than green, what are the remaining balls? So red and black. So 10 plus 5, 15. So answer is 15 by 19. So answer is 15 by 19. Next, moving on to one more question. The probability of getting a prime number in a single throw of a die. So when a die is thrown, so what are the possible outcomes? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So these are nothing but the possible outcomes. So among these, so what are the prime numbers we have? 2, 3 and 5. So these 3 are prime numbers, right? Now what is he asking? The probability of getting a prime number. So how many possibilities are there? So possibilities are 3 out of 6. So 3 by 6 is nothing but 1 by 2. So answer is 1 by 2. Next, sum of probability of all the events of an experiment. So if you conduct an experiment, then sum of all the probabilities is equal to unity. Okay, which is nothing but 1. In a lottery, there are 8 prizes and 16 blanks. So in a lottery, there are 8 prizes and 16 blanks. So totally how many? So totally 8 plus 16. Now what is he asking? What is the probability of getting a prize? So what is the favorable one? 8. So 8 by 8 plus 16, that is nothing but 8 by 24, which gives me 1 by 3. So the answer is 1 by 3. Next, Karishma and Reshma are playing chess. If the probability of winning Karishma is 0.59, then the probability of Reshma winning the game. So what is the answer? So 1 minus 0.59. So which gives me 0.41. So answer is 0.41, because if you sum up their winning probabilities, it should be equal to 1. Right? So basing on that, we are going to get the answer. Right? Next, moving on to one more question. So if a coin is tossed, then the probability of head turns up. So when a coin is tossed, simply we know that we are going to get either head or tail. So totally how many outcomes are possible? 2 outcomes. So total outcomes are 2, in which favorable outcome is 1. So which is nothing but head. So answer is half. So probability of E is 0.26. Then probability of E bar. So already we know, without doing that we can simply answer it, right? So probability of getting a 7 when a die is rolled. So is there number 7 on a die? So it is an impossible event, right? So if it is impossible event, then its probability is 0. So which of the following cannot be the probability of an event? So 0.2. So it can be, so 2 by 5. 2 by 5 means 0. How much? So you will get 0 point something, which is less than 1. 0.72. Next here 1.3. So clearly it is greater than 1. Hence it cannot be the probability of an event. Next, probability of E is 0.09. Probability of not E in percentage is asking. So what is the probability of not E? So P of E bar is nothing but 1 minus 0.09. So 1 minus 0.09 means 0.91. So if you want it in percentage, then simply multiply with 100. Then it gives me 91%. So answer is 91%. So which of the following situation are equally likely? So getting 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 when die is rolled. So what is the probability of getting 1? So 1 by 6. Probability of getting 2 is also 1 by 6. So likewise, so this is nothing but equally likely event. Winning or losing a game. So winning or losing a game. So here also we are going to have half of probability. Next, head or tail when a coin is tossed. So here also we are going to get half of probability. That means all the 3 events. So whatever the given events, so given experiments are given, so all are having equally likely events. So from this what I can say? So all are equally likely. Hence the answer is all the above. Next, moving on to one more question. If a die is thrown, then the probability to get prime number is. So just now we did. So what is the probability of getting a prime number? So what are the prime numbers that we are going to get? 2, 3 and 5. So that means, so what is the probability? 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 in percentage is nothing but 50%. So what is the probability that the card drawn will be a queen? So how many queens will be? So totally we are having 4 queens in the deck of cards. So 4 out of 52. So what is the answer? 1 by 13. So answer is 1 by 13. If 2 coins are tossed simultaneously. So 2 coins are tossed simultaneously. That means you are going to get head head, head tail, tail head and tail tail. So these are nothing but the possibilities. Then the probability of getting at least 1 head. So what is the meaning of at least 1 head? So at least 1 head means 1 head or 2 heads. So at least means, so that is minimum. So maximum you can get any number, right? So here from this what we can say? So there are 3 possibilities. So 3 out of 4. So the answer is 3 out of 4. If a die is thrown once, then the probability of getting a number less than 3. So less than 3 means 1, 2 are possible. So how many we are getting? 2. So out of 6. So 2 by 6 is nothing but 1 by 3. So answer is 1 by 3. So what is the probability that number selected at random from the number 3 to 9 is a multiple of 4? So from 3 to 9, how many numbers these are? So just count the number of numbers. So 9 minus 3 is 6 plus 1 7. So these are totally 7 numbers. Right. Next we need multiples of 4. So from 3 to 9, what are the multiples of 4? 4, 8. Right. So how many these are? 2. So then from this what is the probability? 2 out of 7. So answer is 2 out of 7. Next moving on to one more question. If a die is thrown, then the probability of getting a prime number. So already this is a repeated question. So getting a prime number is 1 by 2. So if a digit is chosen from the digits 1 to 9, then the probability that it is odd. So totally 9 digits are there, right? So denominator you will be getting 9. So odd numbers. So 1, 3, 5, 7, 9. So totally how many odd digits are there? 5. So answer is 5 by 9. In a single throw of a die, the probability of getting a multiple of 3. So in a die, what are the numbers we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So among these, multiples of 3. So 3 and 6. So there are only 2. So 2 by 6. So 2 by 6 is nothing but 1 upon 3. So answer is 1 by 3. If a digit is chosen from the digits 1 to 9, then the probability that it is a divisor of 8. So what are the divisors of 8? So divisors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, 8. Right? So is there any other number? So only these are. So totally 4 digits. So 4 by totally how many numbers are here? 9. So 4 upon 9 is my answer. A month is selected at random in an year. In a year, a month is selected. The probability that it is a March or October. It is a March or October. So totally how many months will be? So 12 months. So out of which I need to select March. So how many March will be? 1. Next, in the same way, how many Octobers will be? 1. So 1 by 12, 1 by 12. Now since in the middle is using the word or. So or means we need to do addition, right? So 1 by 12 plus 1 by 12, 2 by 12. So 2 by 12 is nothing but 1 by 6. So the answer is 1 by 6. Next, moving on to one more question. From the letters of the word mobile, the probability that it is a vowel, right? Now first of all, write down mobile. So in mobile, how many letters are there? 6 letters are there. So write down vowel separately and consonant separately. So M, O is vowel, B, I, L, E. So totally 3 vowels are there. So 3 out of 6, which gives me 1 by 2. So the answer is 1 by 2. The probability of throwing a number greater than 2 with a fair die. So greater than 2 means, so what are the possibilities we have? 3, 4, 5, 6. So totally 4 possibilities out of 6. So 4 upon 6 is nothing but 2 upon 3. So answer is 2 upon 3. So from a well shuffled pack of cards, so means 52 cards, a card is drawn at random. Probability of getting a black queen. So black queen, right? So totally how many cards are there? 52 cards are there. So already we know, so there are 4 queens, right? So in these 4 queens, so 2 queens are in red in color, 2 queens are in black in color, right? So from this directly 2 upon 52, which is nothing but 1 upon 26. So what is the answer? 1 upon 26. A bag contains 3 green marbles. So 3 green marbles plus 4 blue marbles plus 2 orange marbles. So these are total outcomes. Now what is he asking? Not an orange marble. So not an orange marble means we should not consider this. So 4 plus 3. So 3 plus 4 by 3 plus 4 plus 2, which is nothing but 7 by 3 plus 4, 7, 9. So answer is 7 upon 9. If a 2-digit number is chosen at random, then the probability that the number chosen is a multiple of 3. So how many 2-digit numbers will be? So 2-digit number starts from 10 till 99. So from 10 to 99, so there are how many 2-digit numbers? So from 99 remove 9. So totally you will be having 90 numbers. So the denominator will have 90 in the denominator. Now what about numerator? So numerator should be a multiple of 3, no? So we are asked to find the probability that the number chosen is multiple of 3. So how many multiples of 3 will be? So 99 is exactly divisible by 3. That means, so totally 33 numbers will be from 1 to 99. So from 1 to 99, there are 33 multiples of 3. But from this 3, 6, 9 are single digit numbers, right? So if I subtract those 3, so what I am going to get? I am going to get 30 numbers. So 30 by 90, which gives me 1 by 3. So answer is 1 by 3. Right? Next, moving on to one more question. If 3 coins are tossed simultaneously, then the probability of getting at least 2 heads. So at least 2 heads means 2 heads are all the 3 heads, right? Now write down the possibilities. So at least 2 heads. So how will you write? So total outcomes are 8. So half of that is 4. So head, 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 head. Next tail, 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 tail. Next after that half of those 4 is nothing but 2. So head, head, tail, tail, head, head, tail, tail. Next what I am going to get? Alternate. So head, tail, head, tail, head, tail, head, tail. Now what did he ask? You need to get 2 heads or 3 heads. So 3 heads, this is possible. 2 heads, 2 heads. So this is not possible. 2 heads, this is also not possible, not possible. So totally how many? So 4 out of 8. So 4 out of 8 is nothing but half cases, right? So this can also be simply done by using the concept of binomial coefficients, right? By taking the selections. So at least 2 heads, no? So out of 3 we need to take 2. So which is nothing but represented by 3c2 plus, you can take all the 3, no? So 3c2 plus 3c3 upon 8. So 3c2 is nothing but 3 plus 3c3 is nothing but 1. So 3 plus 1, 4 by 8. So directly I am going to get 1 by 2. So instead of writing this, you can make use of this selection concept. But this concept you are going to get in your higher classes. So there you can make use of it, right? Next, one card is drawn from well shuffled pack of 52 cards. So what is the probability that a non-face card comes? Non-face card. So how many face cards will be? So king, queen, jack are face cards, right? So in each suit you are having 3 cards. So how many suits will be? So 3 4s are 12. So totally 12 face cards will be, right? So 12 face cards will be. That means 52 minus 12 is nothing but 40. So these are non-face cards. Now what is the probability of that particular event? So that particular event is 40 by 52. So in 4 table this goes 10 times, this goes 13 times. So answer is 10 by 13, right? Next, if 3 coins are tossed together, probability of getting at most 1 head. At most 1 head means, so here these words are important. At most means this is maximum and you can get minimum also. So at most 1 means, so 1 head or 0 heads. 1 head or 0 heads. So 1 head means, so what are the possibilities we have here? So 1 head or 0 heads. So here also the same thing. So 0 heads means, so we can directly take 3c0 plus 3c1 by 8. So 3c0 means 1 plus 3c1 means 3 by 8. So we are going to get the same thing. So 4 by 8 is equal to 1 by 2. So if he is asking at most 1 head or at least 1 head, so for both the things you have at least 2 heads. For both the things you are going to get the same answer. In a class of 12 students, so totally how many students are there? 12 students. 5 are boys and rest are girls. So 5 are boys and rest are girls means how many are there girls? Then 7. The probability that the select student will be a girl. So it is nothing but 7 by 12. So simple. If a card is drawn from 52 cards, the probability that it may be either a king or a queen. So here R is using, no. So that means you need to consider 2 cases. So totally how many are there? 52. So how many kings will be? So totally there are 4 kings plus. So why? Because R is given, no. Next, queens. So 52. So out of 52 how many queens will be? 8. Sorry, 4. So if you add these two, so this gives me 8 by 52. In 2 table if I cancel it out, 2 by 13. So answer is 2 by 13. Next, moving on to one more question. So it is known that the box of 600 electric bulbs contains 12 defective bulbs. So totally how many bulbs are there? 600 bulbs are there, in which 12 bulbs are defective. Then what is the probability that it is a non-defective bulb? So out of 600 we need to remove those 12 bulbs. So what is the value? 600 minus 12. it is nothing but 588 divided by 600. 588 divided by 600. Now if I simplify this, so what I am going to get? So in 4 table this goes how many times? 600. So 15 4 60. So 15 4s are. So what you are going to get here? So in 4 table if I cancel it out, so 4 15 4 60. Next, so 1 0 will be left here in the numerator. So 4 1s are 4. Next 18 4 4s are 16, 4 7s 28. So 147 by 150. So 7 plus 4 11 plus 1 12. So again in 3 table I can cancel it out. So in 3 table, so this goes 350 is 150, no, right? So 350s are 150. Next in 3 table numerator 3 4s are 12. Next 3 9s are 27. So clearly it is 49 by 50. Next, if 3 coins are tossed simultaneously, then the probability of getting no tails. So then the probability of getting no tails. So there should not be any tails, right? So if you are going with that, so what are the outcomes we have? Head head head. So head 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 head, tail 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 and tail. Next head head, tail tail, head head, tail tail. Next head tail, head tail, head tail, head tail, right? Now what is he asking? No tails. So there should not be any tails. So if you observe all the things, so in each and everything you are having tail. So only one particular case you don't have any tails. So that means only one possibility out of 8. So answer is 1 upon 8. A box contains 100 red, 200 yellow cards and 50 blue cards. That means what is the denominator? So 100 plus 200 plus 50. Now what did he ask? If a card is drawn at random from the box, then the probability that it will be neither yellow nor blue. So neither yellow nor blue means, so yellow should not be considered, blue should not be considered. Only red is the only possibility. So from this 100 by, so 350. So 0 0 goes, so 2 by 7. So in 5 table we can cancel it out, 2 by 5, 7 times. Now one card is drawn from well shuffled deck of 52 cards. What is the probability of getting a black face card? So totally how many face cards will be? So there are 12 face cards in the given deck, out of which 6 are red and 6 are black, right? Now what did he ask? So black face card. So how many black faces will be? 6 out of 52. So 6 out of 52 means, so which table we can cancel it out? So 2 table, so which gives me 3 by 26. So that is the only possibility we have. So answer is 3 by 26. Next, moving on to one more question. So one card is drawn at random from well shuffled card of 52 cards. What is the probability that getting a face card? So already just now we have discussed, so totally how many face cards will be? 12 out of 52. So in 4 table if I cancel, so 3 out of 13, right? So answer is 3 by 13. Next, 2 dice are rolled. The probability of getting 6 as a product. So 2 dice are rolled, getting 6 as a product is. So when 2 dice are rolled, total outcomes are, so n of s is equal to 6 square, which is nothing but 36. Now what is he asking? So getting 6 as the product. So what are the possibilities of getting 6 as product? So 1 into 6, 2 into 3, 3 into 2, next 6 into 1. So there are only 4 possibilities. So 4 upon 36, which is nothing but 1 upon 9. So answer is 1 by 9. The probability that a card drawn from a pack of 52 cards will be a diamond or a king. Diamond or a king. Now this question is somewhat typical one, right? Now diamond. So how many diamonds will be? So totally 13 diamonds will be, right? So 13 diamonds out of 52. So this is for this particular diamond. Next he is asking about king also. So how many kings will be? So there will be 4 kings. So 4 upon 52. So 13 upon 52 is nothing but about the probability of diamonds. So since he is asking R, so R means we need to take addition, and he is saying a king. So king means how many kings will be? 4 upon 52. 4 upon 52. But if you observe here, in diamonds, so you will have one king, no? So in these 4 kings, one diamond king will be there, no? That means what you are doing here? You are taking the same king here as well as here, right? So that particular one diamond king who is common, we need to remove, so which is being repeated. So that's why what we have done, we have subtracted 1 by 52. So from this 13 plus 4, 17 minus 1, 16. So 16 by 52. So when I cancel it in 4 table, so 4 by 13. So answer is 4 by 13. So while doing this problem, so especially this particular problem, so be careful, because we are having the diamond king here. So here also we are having diamond king, here also we are having diamond king. So that particular diamond king we need to subtract, because we have taken it twice. Okay, next, what is the probability of an event? So already we know, since the negative is not valid, sorry, here what did he ask? Probability of event, right? So this is greater than 1, hence it is not valid. This is also not valid. Next, this 1.2 is also not valid, so only possibility is 0.006, right? If the probability of event is 1, so already we know when the probability of event is 1, so when it is a sure event, right? So match the following and their numbers. So how many face cards will be? So total face cards are 12. Next, number of aces. So number of aces is 4. Red kings 2. Diamonds 13. Right? So what is 4 here? C. What is red kings? D. What is diamonds? So diamonds is A. So B, C, D, A. So where you are getting B, C, D, A? So option Bombay. Right? Next, moving on to one more question. So mathematics. So how will you write mathematics? So count the number of terms. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So from this clearly the denominator will be 11, right? Now write down the vowels and consonants separately. So M, A, T, H, E, M, A, T, I, C, S, right? So totally how many vowels are there? So totally 4 vowels are there out of 11. So 4 by 11. Next, 2 coins, 1 rupee coin and 2 and a 2 rupee coin. So whatever may be the coin, so it should be a fair coin. So 2 coins are tossed, then the total number of outcomes. So whether it is a 1 rupee coin or 4 rupees coin or 10 rupees coin, whatever it may be, the total number of outcomes will be 4, right? So in a lottery there are 10 prizes and 25 blanks. That means, so what will be there in the denominator? 35. Now what is the probability of getting a prize? So 10 by 35. So in 5 table, if I cancel, 2 by 7 is my answer. A bag contains 6 black and 8 white balls. So one ball is drawn at random. So 6 plus 8, 14. Now one ball is drawn at random. What is the probability that it is a white? So white means 8. So 8 by 14 means, so 4 by 7. So answer is 4 by 7. Right, next moving on to one more question. The probability to get either a head or a tail when a coin is tossed. So here again we are getting the word or. So that means probability of getting a head. So probability of getting a head is 1 by 2 plus probability of getting a tail is also 1 by 2. So since R is given, so we need to add them. So half plus half is 1. So answer is 1. The probability of to get a prime number or a composite number when a die is rolled. Okay, so this is somewhat typical question, right? Now let us see. So what are the outcomes? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 is neither prime nor composite. So 2, 3, 5. So these are prime numbers and these two are composite numbers, right? So prime number means, so 3 by 6. R is given, no? So plus composite numbers. How many composite numbers are there? 2. So 3 plus 2, 5 by 6. So 5 by 6 is the answer. So some will keep this as answer, but this is wrong because 1 is neither prime nor composite. Next, so one side is chosen at random from the sides of a right angle triangle. So already we know about a right angle triangle, right? So in a right angle triangle we are having, so if one side is opposite side, another will be adjacent side, and the third side will be hypotenuse. So totally how many sides are there? 3 sides are there. Now what did he ask? The probability that it is hypotenuse. So hypotenuse is only 1, so 1 upon 3 is my answer. The probability of picking a letter from the set of English alphabets is 5 by 26. So totally 26 alphabets will be there, that we know. So in the numerator what is given? So favorable outcomes are 5. So that alphabet is, so simply we know that it is a vowel. So A, E, I, O, U are nothing but the 5 vowels that are present in English alphabets. So based on that, the probability is 5 by 26. Next, moving on to one more question. So the number of possible outcomes when 4 coins are tossed simultaneously. So when 4 coins are tossed simultaneously, so what is the formula to find out number of total outcomes? So 2 power n. Here number of coins are 4, so 2 power 4. So 2 power 4 is 16. Next, a letter is chosen at random from the letters of the word assassination. So assassination means killing a prime minister or the person who is having higher level, right? So assassination. Find the probability that the letter chosen is a consonant. So write down consonants and vowels separately. First of all, count the number of terms. So 3 plus 3 6 plus 3 9 plus 4 13. So in the denominator all the options are having 13, right? Next, so what we are going to get? Writing down the consonants and vowels separately. So A, S, S, E, A, S, S, I, N, A, T, I, O, N. So totally how many vowels are there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So answer is 6 by 13, right? So this is nothing but my answer. Next, moving on to one more question. So 2 dice are rolled simultaneously. So when 2 dice are rolled simultaneously, so total outcomes are 36, right? The probability that they show different faces. So total outcomes are 36. So if they show same faces, so those are nothing but we call them as doublets, right? So if they show same numbers on both the dice, then we say they are as doublets, right? So totally how many doublets will be? So there will be 6 doublets. So which are nothing but 1 1, 2 2, 3 3, 4 4, 5 5, 6 6. So if you remove these doublets, then what we can say? They are showing different numbers, right? So out of 36, if I remove these 6, so 36 minus these doublets 6, this gives me 30 by 36. So in 6 table if I cancel, 5 upon 6. So the answer is 5 upon 6. The probability of guessing a correct answer in a certain test is x by 12. X by 12. If the probability of not guessing the correct answer, so P of E bar. So for suppose not guessing correct answer, no. So if I consider P of E bar is equal to 2 by 3. So since here the denominator is 12, so for that what I am going to do? I am going to multiply and divide with 4. Then I am going to get 8 by 12, right? So P of E bar is 8 by 12. Automatically P of E. So what about P of E then? So P of E is equal to 4 by 12. So on comparison, so what he has given? He has given P of E is equal to x by 12. On comparing, x is equal to 4. So clearly x is equal to 4 is my answer. A bag contains 5 red, 8 green and 7 white balls. So 8 plus 7 15, 15 plus 5 20. So denominator contains 20. Now what is he asking? What is the probability that it is a white or a green? So R is there, no? So again you need to consider 2 2, right? So 7 by 20, which is nothing but white. R means so plus green. So 8 by 20. So 8 plus 7, 15 by 20. So 15 by 20 is nothing but 3 upon 4. So answer is 3 upon 4. The probability that a non-leap year. So non-leap year means how many days will be? 365 days will be, right? So has 53 Sundays. So a non-leap year has 53 Sundays. So first of all we need to know the configuration. So 365 days is nothing but equal to, so 365 days is nothing but equal to 52 weeks plus 1 odd day, right? So 52 weeks plus one odd day. Okay, this particular one day will decide my 53rd Sunday, right? So this particular one day, if it is Sunday, then we will get 53 Sundays, because already 52 Sundays are here from these 52 weeks. That means this one day should be Sunday, right? So how many Sundays will be there in a week? Only one. So 1 out of 7. So 1 day out of 7 days is my probability. So answer is option D. For suppose if he gives, instead of non-leap year, if he gives leap year, then we will be getting 2 by 7 as the answer. Okay, instead of non-leap year, if he gives leap year, then this 2 by 7 will be my answer, right? So that also we will see, right? Next, what is the probability that a leap year has 52 Mondays? Leap year has 52 Mondays. So leap year means 366 days. That means these are nothing but 52 weeks. So these are 52 weeks plus 2 odd days, right? Now already 52 weeks means, so 52 Mondays are already present, right? Now these 2 odd days, so whatever these 2 odd days are there, those 2 odd days should not contain Monday. If it contains Monday, then clearly there will become 53 Mondays. So these 2 odd days will be, so what are the possibilities? Sunday, Monday, Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Thursday, Friday, Friday, Saturday, Saturday, Sunday. So Saturday, Sunday. So totally how many possibilities are there? So totally 7. So in these 7 possibilities, we should not get Mondays. So this and this we should not consider. So what is the probability? 5 out of 7. So answer is 5 by 7. Now a jar contains 24 marbles. So some are green and others are blue. So there are 2 colors. So he has given green plus blue is equal to 24 marbles. If a marble is drawn at random from the jar, then the probability that it is green is 2 by 3. So probability of green. So P of G is equal to what he has given? 2 by 3. But what do we know? Total marbles are 24. So to make the denominator as 24, what I am going to do? I am going to multiply with 8, divide with 8. So 2 8s are 16, 3 8s are 24. So from this what I can say, what are the possibilities? 16. So green possibilities are 16. That means green marbles are totally 16. Right? If greens are 16, then automatically blues is equal to total 24 minus 16. So which gives me 8. So number of blue marbles is 8. Next, a number is selected at random from the first 50 natural numbers. So find the probability that it is a multiple of 3 and 4. So whenever you have this end, so 3 and 4 means, so at a time it should be divisible by 3 and 4. That means you need to take the LCM of 3 and 4. What is the LCM of 3 and 4? 12. So how many multiples of 12 will be? So 12 multiples from first 50 natural numbers. So 12 1s 12, 12 2s 24, 36, 48. So totally 4 outcomes will be. So what is the answer? 4 upon 50. So 4 upon 50 is nothing but 2 upon 25. So answer is 2 by 25. In a throw of pair of dice. So when you throw pair of dice, n of s is equal to 36. So what is the probability of getting 2 numbers whose sum is 10? Whose sum is 10. So sum 10 means, so what are the possibilities? So with 3 it is not possible. So 4 plus 6, 5 plus 5, 6 plus 4. So there are only 3 possibilities. So 3 upon 36, which is nothing but 1 upon 12. So answer is 1 upon 12. Right? Next, moving on to more questions. So 2 dice are thrown simultaneously. What is the probability of getting 2 numbers whose product is even? Whose product is even? Right? So if you observe this particular situation, right? So product is even. So when will you get product is equal to even? So when both are even into even is even, even into odd is also even. That means, so if you want to get the product as even, that means at least you should have one even number, right? At least you should have one even number. So if I consider one number as 1, then with 1 what are the possibilities? Only 2, 4, 6. If I take 2, so all the 6 possibilities will come. If I take 3, again 2, 4, 6. If I take 4, then all the 6 possibilities. If I take 5, so if I take first number as 5, then again I can take only 2, 4, 6. When it is 6, all the 6 possibilities will be. That means, so from here 3, from here 3, so this is 6, and from here also you are going to get 3. So 3 plus 3, 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus, so 6 plus 6 plus 6, so 6 3s are 18, whole divided by 36. So 18 plus 9, 27 by 36. So in 9 table, so 9 3 is 27, 9 4s are 36. So what is the answer? 3 by 4. So understood. So if I want to get a product as even, what I should do? Either you can take both the numbers as even, or if one number is even, then automatically if other number is odd, then directly you can consider. So first number, if I consider it as even, so if I consider even, then automatically all the numbers can be satisfied. If first number is 1, then only 3 possibilities are there. So based on that we have taken this answer. Next, in a simultaneous throw of 2 dice, again n of s is equal to 36. What is the probability of getting a total of 10 or 11? So total of 10 already we have seen that, right? So total of 10 means, so 4 6 5 5 6 4, and total of 11 means, so the only possibility, so possibilities are 6 5 and 5 6. So then what is the answer? So he is asking or no. So total 10 means, so 3 by 36, plus total 2 means 2 by 36. So 3 plus 2, 5 by 36. So answer is 5 upon 36. If one card is drawn from 52 pack of cards, so what is the probability that the card drawn is red card or a king? So how many red cards will be? How many red cards will be? So there are 26 red cards. So 26 by 52 plus, because R is given, a king. So king means 4 by 52. Now since in these kings we have 2 red kings, in this also red cards we have 2 red kings. So those 2 red kings I need to subtract, right? So 26 plus 4, 30, 30 minus 2, 28. So 28 by 52. So in 4 table this goes 7 times, this goes 13 times. So answer is 7 by 13. Question: 2 dice are thrown simultaneously. So clearly n of s is equal to 36. So probability of getting prime number on both the dice. So on both the dice I need to get prime numbers. So now let us see what are the possibilities we have. So I can take 2 2, right? 2 2, 2 3, 2 5. So since 2 is a prime number, so along with that what are the prime numbers? 2 3 5. Next if I take 3, so 3 2, 3 3, 3 5. Next 4 is not possible. Next with 5, so 5 2, 5 3, 5 5. So these are nothing but the possibilities. So totally how many possibilities are there? So 9 out of 36. So 9 upon 36 gives me 1 by 4, right? Next, moving on to one more question. So if a letter of an English alphabet is chosen, then the probability that the letter is a consonant. So totally how many consonants will be? 21 out of 26. So answer is 21 by 26. So this is for vowels. Next, in a throw of pair of dice, so pair of dice are thrown. So n of s is equal to 36. Next, getting a doublet. So already we have discussed about a doublet. Doublet means, so on both the dice you need to get the same number, 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6. So totally I am having 6 possibilities. So 6 by 36, which gives me 1 by 6. Next, when a card is drawn from a pack of 52 cards, so which of the following is impossible event? Impossible event. So first one, red king. Red king. So there will be a red king. Next, red face also possible. Red diamond is also possible. Red spade is not possible. Because, so red spade is not possible because spades are all in black in color. So this is my answer. The probability that the leap year selected randomly will have 53 Sundays. So leap year means we have discussed, so 366 days will be. So out of these 366 days, so we have 52 weeks plus 2 odd days. So these 2 odd days will decide. Now what is he asking? 53 Sundays. So 53 Sundays means, so out of these 2 odd days, so these 2 odd days contain Sunday, right? So what are the possibilities? So Saturday Sunday is one possibility, Sunday Monday. So this combination or this combination. So totally 2 out of 7 combinations. So answer is 2 by 7. Right. Next, moving on to one more question. So the probability to select a prime number from 1 to 25, which is a multiple of 5. Probability to select a prime number from 1 to 25, which is a multiple of 5. So multiple of 5 is, so probability to select a prime number from 1 to 25, which is a multiple of 5. So from 1 to 25, so multiples of 5. So there is only one prime number, which is 5. So our answer is 1 by 25. So there are 25 cards numbered from 1 to 25. One card is drawn at random. What is the probability that the number on this card is not divisible by 4? So from 1 to 25, so totally 25. So how many numbers are divisible by 4? So 4 6 are 24. That means there are 6 such numbers which are divisible by 4. That means, so from these 25 numbers, if I remove those 6, then what I am going to get? 19 by 25. So answer is 19 by 25. Next, in a single throw of 2 dice. So 2 dice are thrown. So n of s is equal to 36. The probability of getting even doublet. So even doublet means 2 2, 4 4, 6 6. So only 3 possibilities. So answer is 3 upon 36, which is nothing but 1 upon 12. Sorry, 1 upon 12. So option Bombay is my answer. Right. Next, moving on to one more question. So in a single throw of 2 dice, the probability of getting odd doublets. So odd doublet means 1 1, 3 3, 5 5. So same like the above one. So it is nothing but 1 by 12 again. Right. So 3 by 36, 1 by 12. In a single throw of 2 dice, the probability of getting distinct numbers. So distinct numbers means already we have seen different numbers. So different numbers means, so totally 30 possibilities will be out of 36, which is nothing but 5 by 6. So answer is 5 by 6. In a single throw of 2 dice, the probability of getting a total of 11. So total of 11 means, so it is possible only for 5 6 and 6 5. So 2 upon 36, which is nothing but 1 upon 18. Right. Next, moving on to, so these all are nothing but the questions. So before closing the video, so just I want to discuss these things. See, if I want, so what is the minimum sum when you divide? So when you roll 2 dice, so it is nothing but 2 till, so what is the highest sum that we are going to get? 12. So from 2 to 12 we are going to get the sum. Right. So what are the number of possibilities for sum as 2? So there are only 1 possibilities. Right. So for 3, only 2 possibilities. For 4, you will be getting 3 possibilities. For 5, you will be getting 4 possibilities. For sum as 6, you are going to get 5 possibilities, and for 7, sum as 7. So this is nothing but sum, you are going to get 6 possibilities. And after that, when you consider 8, you are going to get 5 possibilities. Sum 9, you will be getting 4 possibilities. For sum 10, you are going to get 3 possibilities. For sum as 11, 2 possibilities. For sum as 12, you are going to get as 1 possibility. Right. So here, from sum 2 to 7, so for sum 2 to 7, you can remember the number of possibility as sum minus 1. So for sum from 2 to 7, the number of possibilities are sum minus 1. Right. Next, if I want to have sum from 8 to 12, so if I want to have sum from 8 to 12, directly subtract, so directly take this condition. So 13 minus sum. So if I want sum as 8, so 13 minus 8 how much? 5 only, no? Right. So using these two conditions, you can directly get all these. Right. So if I want sum as 12, so 12 minus sum, so 13 minus 12, 1. So only 1 possibility. Right. So I hope these are all the things are helpful to you. Right. Next, thank you for watching the video, and all the best for the exam. Right. So stay connected with the channel. So thank you for watching the video.